Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Tuesday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, so daily chart, you can see the 99.5 high. You can see the multiple tests of the daily mid-band last week. Yesterday we came back in, we made our low 83.5. We talked yesterday about the weekly pivot. Talked about how it was likely that we would get a test of the weekly pivot, that weekly pivot, at least on the first attempt, would be a bounce, and that the key would be what would it do on the retest. So, it also coincides with the 9-day simple moving average, which was support yesterday and in the overnight tonight. 94 has been resistance up top now for 3 days. So the key is, can the bulls convert 2294? So as we take a look here on an hourly chart, you can see here's your weekly pivot. You had a test. Where am I here? Here I am. So you had a test in the morning pre-market. You had a retest in the afternoon. It was actually a lower low, but we've seen this so many times. It was just an inability by the bears to finish. We were short from above. We had a 91 risk marker all day. And I held a short runner for about 5 hours, trying to see if we could get a break of that weekly pivot. After a while, I had to cover it and just, take what I could get out of the day. As far as RTH was concerned, it was a very muted day. It didn't really, it didn't even run, really any more than 4 to 4.5 handles in any one direction before kind of just fading back into itself. So it was not an exciting RTH to trade. It was your typical Monday stuff. And on days like that, you have to be efficient. You have to hit your goal. Don't overtrade and don't go flipping around constantly, because you're just going to keep flipping back into yourself, and that's not going to make you any money. It's going to make your broker money, but it's not going to make you any money. In the overnight, we had a retest of the 84 area. So basically 3 looks at 84. Since Sunday night. All of them have held. Bulls took advantage of this one, and they've taken it back up to 94. We're trading 92.75, so you can see it backed off 94 a little bit. So if the Bulls are for real, they're going to convert 94. They're going to go make a new all-time high above 99.5. If they can't take out 94 again today, that's going to start to weigh on price. It's certainly going to get us another look at the 84 area. And every time we go back there, the bears have a little bit better chance of trying to break that and then extend it down, test that monthly pivot, and try to get back to around that 71, 72 area. But the onus, obviously is on the bears to perform up here at 94. They know where they need to step in. The question is, can they follow through? So what we see on the daily chart is you're seeing some, until it's not, we're kind of basing above the 9-day simple moving average. Last week, we were kind of basing, at least on a closing basis, above the daily mid-band, the 20. Now we're above the 9. It's prime territory for the bulls to go ahead and expand upward. If they can't do so, I'm not sure how many more chances they're going to get before we go see lower band. We talked about upper band, middle band, lower band yesterday. If the bulls can't follow through, that's the price action that's going to follow, because the dip buyers are going to look for more value down below. The problem with trading up near all-time highs is that you have to keep making new all-time highs. That's a lot harder than it sounds, especially, I was saying yesterday, this is not 2013. This is not 2014. It's not that environment. And the bulls really kind of need it to be, because if it was 2013, we'd be making new highs already. We would have woke up to new highs. We'd be like, oh, they got them again. I mean, how many times did we say that back then? But what are we waking up to? The same resistance area we've seen for the last 2-3 sessions. That's concerning. So the bulls have to perform. Okay? All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. That's all I got.
Follow us on Twitter at Princetontrader. Come check out our website, Princetontrader.com, and come take a free trial in our chat room. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast. Trade 'em well, everybody.